not your typical music festival.
This is a musical vacation because you get a chance to remember why you do this and why you love it so much.
Any interesting and creative musician would want to have a place where they can let their ideas run wild. When I was approached with the ability to create a music festival, which is not an everyday kind of proposition, I thought these gardens need to come alive with music, and it needs to be in the most interesting, creative way possible. So start with the creativity, and then of course the natural thing that would follow would be I brought in my trio to help me co-direct it, because running a festival is not something I actually knew how to do.
We are in the beautiful Fairchild Gardens. This is a space where artists who come from all kinds of different backgrounds can all come together and come up with something that's new and original. We're presenting 4 evening concerts, 2 children's concerts.
All of our rehearsals are very fun. It's different from when you're in school and everything is like, you know, a super focus. This animal is as much about figuring out how your resources can be divvied up very slightly to everything. We have a lot going on.
Play a G there.
I am playing a G.
Well, no, here's what you do. You're gonna drop out the first beat, and then you're gonna go to an A for 3
That's exactly
beats.
what I just said.
Yeah, but no G on the downbeat.
It's kind of like their laboratory to be sort of mad scientists and put together all sorts of different types of music.
I really just go with the flow. Like I find out what's gonna happen 5 minutes before, and I just show up and I just do it. And I just need to bring my skill, my focus. You know, I think we all get this kind of rush, adrenaline rush. Like the Berlioz, that's like craziest thing ever. The first run through went like put music in front of us and then start with like this flying speed and then just da ba da 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 da, and then Harrison was like faster, 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 and Sebastian was like going nuts like I can go any faster.
These are some of the best musicians I know, the kind of people that hear things and know what to do with it instantaneously, the people that have a vision for what they do. They are also wonderful human beings. They're the kind of people you want to spend time with.
These guys all kind of grew up together, and I love kind of walking into this fold and just the camaraderie and the just genuine respect that all these people have for each other.
The environment and the experience for the musicians is every bit as important as the experience for the audience members. For the people who do bluegrass or folk music for most of the year, this might be the one time they're playing with classical musicians. And for the classical musicians, this might be the one time in the year that they do things that are this loose and disorganized, or in other words, you know, improvised.
It's a different vibe I'm used to, like all these guys. They can read music and turn it into music and just not like make it sound like they're just reading. Like, you know, that's hard for me to do. I'm just like, just let me listen and like I'll play with it. But I think these guys realize too that there's like a whole study to that too. And they respect it.
I think it's really important that classical musicians get sort of pushed into the pool, so to speak, because improvisation is not something that is traditionally done in our training, and it really should be. The thing about improvisation that is great is because it's generated in the moment, you have no choice but to use the heart, because the intellect doesn't react fast enough.
Why are they dressed like that?
Sebas, do you think you can be
If Priscilla was over there, do you think you'd
the
be able
red
to
one?
hear her?
You see the
Can you
red
walk me
lines?
to it?
Yes. Oh, that's so good. And he should be in the cactus. This is a garden music festival. The idea was to experiment how the garden could be part of the festival. Can you walk? We walk
Well, the problem
through
is I
this.
don't have good vision.
Here. Misa, you stay in this one. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of cactus.
The people of the tour don't really know that this is going to happen. The idea is the element of surprise.
Coming up on your right, you notice the line which is very important. It's called Grand Line. It's next to And also coming up on your right is a beautiful little club.
Can you try that whole intro up to where I come in? We're going to be premiering a piece by Teddy tonight called Still Standing. I can't wait to sing that one. It's gorgeous.
So what happened was I was supposed to be on break, catching up on all the work that had not gotten done. And instead of actually doing the specific compositions I was supposed to write, I wrote 6 pieces that had nothing to do with anything. Well, at least here I know we can do them.
At midnight, the night before I got here, Teddy sent the score and the words and everything. And I was like, awesome, all right, dive in.
On the far shore, I can see that dusk is racing, the last light, the pacing, it's just right. The house is still standing, my dear.
If I didn't come to this festival, I might not be able to see these people. We're from all over the world, you know. These are not people that are just gonna sit around and like watch life pass them by. They're going to organize what they feel is important, which for us is music. Music is the reason why we're here, and it's the reason why we do the things that we do, not just here, but anywhere. It's not a high-pressure situation. There's not a lot of conflicting interests that could distort our creative process. We just make the music. We just make it happen. If there are any differences, they're just like personal differences. Like, I think we should do this. No, I think we should do that. And we work through it.
We're trying to put on such crazy programs, and we have such little time to do it. It's like a high wire act. And I think that's the exciting part for the audience, when they realize there's that energy, that we're living it in the moment just as much as they are.
The lack of structure, just to the right degree, gives everybody an edge and gives everybody a kind of environment where it's both relaxed because of that, but also really intense because of it. And I love that. I embrace the chaos, actually.
And after days and days and days of searching, he realized he had come across a gate. What we're doing with this kids' concert, where we write the script, there is no script written. It's all in my head, and I'm gonna make it up as we go along. But the question was, which key would open the gate? Not that one.
None of the musicians were on stage during the story. They were all in the audience. We broke down that stage barrier. That's so important.
I believe I was a poisonous tree wearing a skin-tight camo suit. I didn't know I wanted to do that so badly, but I did.
Geronimo, I think you gotta go this way. No, wait! These are manchonilli trees, native to South Florida, the most poisonous tree in the world!
The willingness of all these people to do this kind of thing it's really special. That's the attitude we should all have. Say yes to everything. That's legal. Right, Gabe?
Yes.
Say yes. In my mind, this is more the kind of musical world that we should be living in, and where almost everything is new somehow. It's been recreated, recrafted, whether it's music of the past or music of now. And for me, that's inspiring because it is a healthy indicator that music is alive.